Fuck it, fuck the dude, the firefighter guy, fuck Trump, fuck the people that support him.
What happened to this guy? Hi, my name is Margaret Mordahl. Welcome to my channel, Virtue Lies in the Middle, where we discuss current topics and try to remain as balanced as possible. Today, we'll be talking about Stephen Bennell, aka Destiny. For those of you who don't know, Destiny is a very popular left-wing streamer and debater. He has really taken off in the last year or so, and he's debated just about everyone. Candace Owens, Jordan Peterson, Lex Friedman, Pearl Davis, Ben Shapiro. He's been on the Whatever podcast, and he's been in a couple Jubilee videos.
Ben Shapiro should debate Destiny. That guy debates everybody.
Yeah.
He's so ridiculous. He does a Wikipedia search and then just starts going after things like he's an expert.
So yeah, that's what Joe Rogan said about him. But I want to go back to a video that he did with Amala Epinobi when she was with PragerU back in November of 2022, so about a year and a half ago. Let's play that.
The way that I kind of look at it is like both sides get something really right, both sides get something really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
People on the left really want to take this top-down approach. Like, the government has the ability to collect taxes from all of society. They can redistribute it the most efficient manner possible because they get all the tax data, they get all the census data, they can see everything, and they can throw money where it needs to go.
Yeah.
And that's like their way of solving problems, right? Especially, 64 onward, Civil Rights Act. You've got the federal government stepping in ways it never has before to kind of like, hey, stop being racist, stop discriminating, et cetera, et cetera. And that's like the left's way of doing it. On the right, it's like, okay, well, I don't know what a bureaucrat in Washington is going to do to help me when my neighbor is starving. Like, we have got churches for this. We've got our local communities. We've got our school boards. Like, we can fix this stuff in our communities. I don't want somebody in Washington taking $1 from me here and then sending it to Minnesota for somebody that I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I think there's like a lot of truth to both of those sides. But the answer is going to involve like some kind of mixture between like, there are things that the government can do effectively that you just can't do on an individual level.
Great.
And there are going to be some things on an individual level that just can't be substituted by the government.
So in this video, Destiny has a very calm demeanor, and he seems to be making some very sane, lucid, rational comments about the differences between the left and the right. And the comments underneath the video give testimony to how much PragerU's very conservative audience enjoyed him. One person says, "Destiny has to be the most lucid and sensible progressive I've ever listened to." We also have, "I really like Destiny's willingness to talk to everyone, no matter their political leanings. She's an intelligent woman, that's for sure." So people are making fun of him a little bit for his name, pretending that he's a woman, but it's pretty good-natured. But the point remains that people enjoyed listening to him and found him very reasonable. Here's another clip from a more recent Jubilee video posted in January of 2024.
People on the far left and the far right, whether we're talking about Israel-Palestine or vaccines, people seem to have like very fun activities in terms of just completely making stuff up regarding these two things. And then the third thing is the demonization of political opponents, where people on the far left and the far right engage in this idea that the people on the opposite side of the aisle, they're not just different or have different ideas, they actually hate the country, they want to destroy us.
Again, he seems pretty calm and rational, and people loved it. One person said, "I actually adore this video. I love how respectful everyone was and how so many misconceptions from both sides got cleared up." But recently, it's like Destiny has flipped a switch and become a completely different person. Whereas before he seemed calm and rational, looking at the world through an empathetic lens and understanding the arguments from both parties, now it seems he's turned into just this insane, woke leftist. Here's a clip from his most recent debate on Piers Morgan.
On a show, not you in general, but like a liberal been on a show, and you've been forced to disavow all of the BLM riots, disavow all of the violence, and blah blah blah. And then you talk to conservatives about it. January 6th,
violence,
that was
that's
a false
good.
flag.
Yeah.
January 6th. Oh, like conservatives disavow January 6th?
Wait. First off, there's an entire cultural machine that has lied. There is an entire
we just
cultural.
saw it in real time. That's it.
What?
That's
So
why
what?
conservatives deserve absolutely zero sympathy for anything that happens as a result of their rhetoric. That's it. It's so easy. Like, it's so simple.
You can see his whole demeanor has changed. He's volatile, he's twitchy, and that laugh is just charged with bitterness and sounds kind of crazy. And now here's the clip that made people really mad.
Fuck it, fuck the dude, the firefighter guy, fuck Trump, fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay, just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, you don't, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am, 100%.
Obviously, this is absolutely horrendous. He is making fun of a brave man who died defending his family. Who cares if you disagree with his politics? The empathy we saw in the first 2 videos is completely gone, and people's opinions have changed as well. One person said, "I thought Destiny was a reasonable debater, that he can debate many popular conservatives. Yet now, I just learned that he is just another emotional, double-standard hypocrite." Destiny is insufferable. Destiny seems like a sociopath. All Destiny does is talk over everyone and scream like a petulant child, a grown man with no compassion, no empathy, and a heart filled with hatred. He doesn't have good arguments, so he screams over everyone. I certainly hope that some young person watching never takes anything he ever says seriously. That could possibly be a very dangerous thing. So what happened to this man that he changed from a reasonable debater that everyone loved for his rational stance to a twitchy, woke leftist? I can only guess that he's going through some really tough personal things. Some of you might know that Destiny's wife left him for another man this past December, and the whole internet mocked him for this because he had defended their open relationship. So I would imagine that he still has emotions from that. My other theory is that he might be experiencing some sort of desperation from his continued debates because of moments like this.
Destiny, since you hold there is no consciousness at conception personhood, do you believe a woman should be able to drink and smoke from the earliest point of pregnancy if she doesn't get an abortion?
I would say no, because you're committing harm to a future person.
Whoa! So is it committing harm to a future person to dismember them at 19 weeks?
No, because you're preventing that future person from existing.
Okay.
And this.
Like, I could imagine somebody saying that, like, they don't trust, like, a large government, they think there's too much, prone to tyranny or something like that, but also be supportive of an institution like the Catholic Church, which is literally, one guy who has a direct line to God.
Right, but they can't tax.
Well, I mean, there's...
And they don't have a military.
That
and
is...
They can't conscript you.
True,
right?
yeah.
And they can't throw you in jail.
That is true, yeah.
That cannot have felt good. So I think that although Destiny has truly said some awful things, that it's probably because he is going through some really tough places emotionally. And that is the only thing that I can think of that would cause this shift. So because of that, I am going to leave you with a quote today. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned a little something. I'll see you in the next video.